Welcome back to Vana Media. My name is Boniface Owino, and as usual, I'm going to be your host for today. There is one thing that I've come to realize, and I think I love it with the people of the mountain, more so the Kikuyus. These guys, when they realize that one of their own or their son is being threatened, instead of running away from their own, they will come close and they'll start pulling towards the person. I want us to take a look at what happened with the Uhuru Kenyatta, that is the former president. The moment William Samoei Ruto started attacking Uhuru Kenyatta, everybody, even those who are against Uhuru Kenyatta during the election, that is in 2022, were trying to defend Uhuru Kenyatta, saying that the president should not attack his former boss. I want us to take a look at now what is happening right now between Rigathi Gachagua and the government, between Rigathi Gachagua and other politicians, other politicians who are within the government. Right now, almost everybody is against Rigathi Gachagua. All the politicians, people like William Ruto is against Rigathi Gachagua. People like ICHUNGWA are against Rigathi Gachagua. People like Oscar Sudi, they're against. But I want us to take a look at this. If in as much as these people are against Rigathi Gachagua, there are other people, other now the voters, the people within the mountain who are always defending Rigathi Gachagua from these people. I've realized that there is something that is really affecting our politicians within the country, and this thing is, the moment a politician or the moment someone is told to rally behind another politician, or the moment a politician says that he wants people to rally behind him, that is where now the things comes to change. And the most affected person right now with this issue of rallying behind him is Rigathi Gachagua. The moment Rigathi Gachagua said in the mountain that he wants the politicians within the mountain to rally behind him, to support him, simply because he is willing to unite the people of the mountain, in which his target was to become the kingpin, everything changed. And even people like ICHUNGWA started talking negatively about him. They started asking that, why do you want, what do you have, who are you? We know that we only have one leader, and that is William Samoei Ruto within the country. So why do you want us to follow you? Who are you in this country? And it did not end there. Yesterday, there is something that ICHUNGWA said while in Western, where they met with the people like Farouk, they met with people like Musalia Mudavadi. There is something that ICHUNGWA said. ICHUNGWA warned. It was like it was a warning. It was warning Rigathi Gachagua, because a day before, there is this thing that Rigathi Gachagua said. Rigathi Gachagua talked about this issue of I think he was calling leaders traitors. And we also remember when Rigathi Gachagua was saying that anybody who does not want the unity of who is not of the unity of the people of the mountain and is coming from within the mountain is a traitor. So there is this thing that ICHUNGWA talked about yesterday. He was saying that leaders should stop calling others magunia and traitors. I want us to listen to what ICHUNGWA said. But the deputy president himself did not end it there. There is something that the deputy president said very well, that there are some of the things that, if you are a politician, stop talking about the issues of Mount Kenya when you are outside the mountain. Don't talk about the issues of Mount Kenya while you are in Rift Valley. Don't talk about the issues of Mount Kenya while you are in Western. You're talking about on what you're talking about while you are in the mountain.
I called for the unity of this region, and I'm happy that the ordinary people from this region are united to a man. True or false? So ignore a few noises here and there. And I ask the leaders from this region, please, all politics is local. All politics is local. Listen to the ground. Takuliza viongozi wote. Na these MCAs, they know because wanatoka ground. Wanaketi ground, wanasikiza ground. Listen to the ground. And leaders of this region who want to fight unity, Don't speak in Western. Don't speak in Rift Valley. Come and speak here. If you think this unity is a bad thing for the Mount Kenya region or is tribalism the way I'm hearing, don't speak outside there. Kuja ita mkutano hapa Mkurueile, useme hii umoja ya Mount Kenya ni ukabila. Kaati kuwado ito. They should come and speak from here. Don't speak from far. Because I want to advise our leaders with tremendous respect. Please, our leaders, all politics is local. Listen to your people. Listen to the ground. Align your thinking, your utterances with the people. That is what I do all the time. Mimi nasikiza the ground. I align myself with the ground. At any one time. And I've never gotten it wrong in my political life. Any time a decision has to be made, mimi naingia mashinani nasikiza, and I align to my bosses, the people. These are our bosses. And these are the final boss. Wenye kurenew contract yako ni hawa. Wenye kuterminate contract yako ni hawa.
But again, studying the politics, again studying the politics of the mountain and the behaviors of all these politicians, people like Kindindi Nyoro, people like ICHUNGWA, people like Moses Kuria, people like Kindiki, people like Anne Waiguru. Are these people trying to pass this message to the deputy president, or are they trying to tell us that are they trying to tell us indirectly that working with the deputy president Rigathi Gachagua is very difficult? Because according to Rigathi Gachagua, there are only three things that Rigathi Gachagua is targeting. Rigathi Gachagua is working so hard, and that is what he normally sings every day. He's working on three things. Number one thing that Rigathi Gachagua is working on is he wants people to support this issue of one man, one vote, one shilling. That is number one. And then the second thing, Rigathi Gachagua always works for the unity, is normally fighting for the unity within the mountain. And the third and the last one, Gachagua wants people to rally behind him, to support him to become the next kingpin. So automatically he knows very well that when people rallies behind him and he becomes the kingpin, the kingpin of the people of the mountain, automatically people will support him. So those are the three things that Rigathi Gachagua is working on. Number one, he's talking about the one man, one vote, in which people like Moses Kuria are against. Number two is working on the issue of unity, in which people like Kimani Ichung'wah are saying that the Kikuyus are united. There is no need of fighting for the unity of the people of the mountain, yet they are united. And the third and the last is talking about is rallying on this issue of kingpinship. And these kingpin people like Jeremiah Kioni are saying that the only kingpin that they know is Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. There is no one else that they can depend on. There is no one else that can bring them together apart from Uhuru Kenyatta. So are you seeing all the targets of Rigathi Gachagua are failing? So that is why I think these people are trying to communicate, saying that working with this man is very difficult. And another thing that we have to understand is that Rigathi Gachagua, and this thing has been repeated several times with people like Johnson Sakaja, Rigathi Gachagua only served as an MP, in which he went for 4 terms. And then after becoming an MP, from DO to becoming an MP, and then from being an MP, he went directly to becoming the deputy president. So there are some people who are feeling like Rigathi Gachagua does not know a lot about politics. He came into politics and he found us here. So that supremacy also is something that is affecting, I think is really affecting the people within the mountain, and not only the people within the mountain. It is really affecting the politicians. That supremacy. We remember when Johnson Sakaja was being asked about Rigathi Gachagua, his relationship and difference. He said that he respects Rigathi Gachagua despite Rigathi Gachagua coming into politics and finding them there. So that one was like a question mark, that why would Rigathi Sakaja talk about this issue like this? So are you seeing these are the kind of hindrances? These are the kind of factors that maybe are affecting Rigathi Gachagua. Those are just my thoughts. I would also like to listen to your thoughts at the comment section. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're meeting for the first time. And it is also good to tell me where you're watching us from. If you're within the country, it is good to tell me which county are you watching us from. And if you're outside the country, if you're abroad, you can also tell me which country are you watching us from. And until we meet again, I've been your host, Boniface Owino. Bye bye.